Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We are cruising along here. Did some greedier, did some challenges. You know, everybody needs a little something. I don't think anybody's posted is completely done. Lazzy Boy is close. Blue Baby of all people is close, but let's do a random run. Just throw something at the wall here, see what sticks, see what we come down with. Could be anything from bad to great. Judas is on the side of great, I would say. 17FSL81G is our seed. All right, so let's prioritize. What do we need to do here? Dark path, no, light path, cathedral chest, Mega Satan is bang for our buck, and hush. Hush, Cathedral, Chest, Mega Satan is the dream right now. All right, so we've got a good start here. We got a library and an item room. Wait a minute. Was that item room locked? I swear I'm taking crazy pills because I thought there was a locked door on this item room, and then I went back and it was, of course, not locked because it's not an XL floor. I literally just assumed it was an XL floor because my brain put a door where there was none. Seeing doors where there's not one. There's some kind of latent emotional metaphor there. It's you know, I believe in the Freudian school of thought, so it means you know, seeing a door there means I want to have sex with my mother. Oh God. Thank God for the current trend in pornographic film. Anyway, let's talk about Isaac for a second. Things have been going well. I think you know, I can't be upset at all about how things have gone. I think we're gonna knock out a lot of these easier characters now, and I've got this boost of confidence that comes with you know, sort of easily taking care of some of the harder achievements in the game, and I love it. Back to work today. It's a Monday. If you're wondering when I'm recording this, what the backlog might look like, such as I'm able to maintain it being a dad and all. You know, I'm about 2 days in advance right now. So this is I'm recording this on Monday night instead of going up the next day. It's gonna go up. Okay, so we got a key. Let's go back quickly and go to the library. Library is gonna be pretty great here. I would love to open that golden chest as well, but I think we want to go to the library. It's almost guaranteed. You can get a 1-book library, but it's almost guaranteed to get us to bookworm status, which is exactly what happened. And Book of Sin gave us a key. That's almost enough to just make me want to keep Book of Sin outright. Book of Sin is pretty good, but I gotta not do my boy Judas dirty. Gotta stick with the Book of Belial here. And I'm definitely glad to have Book of Belial during this so-and-so. But yeah, it was a good Monday, you know, getting back into the work groove. Waking up early, hoping to wake up. I've been off the workout kick for quite a while now, hoping to wake up and get back on that workout kick starting tomorrow. But we'll see how that goes. It's a little bit of a strain now because it used to be when we first had the baby, I was really proud of myself for getting up, and I was getting up and working out at 5 a.m. But it used to be easier because I would get up and the baby would just be a baby and I would leave. But now she's turning into a little girl. And it's really hard to walk away from a little girl who smiles at you like you are the most amazing thing she has ever seen in her life, and reaches out to you and crawls toward you and climbs up you. It's just, it's a beautiful thing. It fulfills an evolutionary need that I didn't know existed, deep in my psyche. And it's very hard for me to not just hang out with that little peanut all morning before I go to work, even when I do manage to wake up early, quote unquote, to work out. I end up not working out these days. But I'm going to try tomorrow because I think, you know, I'm trying to prioritize and say, you know, maybe I do not hang out with her in the morning right now, but it's so I can hang out with her even more when she's older. That's at least how I want to see it and how I want to frame it. And all of this is just a nice way to paint a little bit of laziness on my part as well. Let's be clear. It is easier also to hang out with my daughter than to go lift weights in my basement. Let's not get too up my own butt here. You know, there's not that much room there because I haven't been bulking. But yeah, you know, work week's been going, or the first day of work in this work week, I said, went fine. As I was leaving work today, there's something that I kind of want to like pick your brains about. Commenters out there. As I was leaving work today, this happens often in my workplace. My workplace has it's a series of office buildings, with you know, crosswalks crossing like these streets as you're leaving the parking lot, essentially, right? It's a rather large parking lot connected by like little like pseudo cross streets. So there's a walking path around my campus, which is my work campus, which is pretty nice. You can take a walk if you like on a break or at some point throughout the day. But so there's these little crosswalks, and I run into this all the time. Ran into it when I was like in college as a college person as well. You ever have like a super lazy crosser? You know what I mean? When you're driving in your car and they're just like, they see you, but they don't put any kind of pep in their step. They just kind of like, I've had a long day. They got that look on their face like, And you're like, but could you... I had a long day as well, and I would now like to go home, if you don't mind. Like, that's how I feel about it. And I don't know, it got me thinking, like, I think there are little things like that, and I've been trying to think of other examples. I think there are little things like that. It's like a cumulative asshole effect. Not that little act in and of itself makes someone an asshole, but it's asshole-ish. Does that make sense? You know, like, because I'm willing to give someone the benefit of the doubt. They had a long day. Their mind's preoccupied. They're not thinking. They're you know, many myriad factors could go into, like, why you might just be a lazy crosser and it'd be totally fine. Now, if you're a lazy crosser every single day, that's when I start to... That's a little bit more of a... It's weighted a little more heavily, you know? It's a little bit more of a percent of your asshole grade in my rubric, you know? And there's other ones, you know, there's other things in the rubric. Like, I don't know, there's little ones cutting people off in traffic or at the grocery store, you know, taking someone's place in line. What else? Like, I had a friend whenever, like, years ago, this was years ago, we were at the beach and we ordered pizzas for, like, a large group of people, right? And he, the pizza delivery guy came, and this was sort of like a spread out beach town, so I'm pretty sure the pizza delivery guy also had to drive maybe quite a ways, and it was like 4 pizzas plus sodas, you know, maybe some other extras, because it was a large group. I don't remember exactly what we ordered, but I know we got like 4 pizzas, probably maybe even like some wings or like breadsticks or something like that. So you're looking at, even with just 4 pizzas alone plus sodas and things like that, you're looking at probably like $100 meal, right? And I remember my friend wanted to tip the pizza delivery driver like $3, and I was like, dude, like, you can't. No. Like, that's not how that shit works. Because people depend on their tips, and it's supposed to be like relative to the price of the meal and blah blah blah. And that's another one. I think, like, if you're a really bad tipper, it's not enough maybe just in and of itself for me to call you an asshole, but it's a tick in the asshole column. You know, it's a feather in the sphincter cap. But I think, you know, maybe everybody has their closet asshole things, right? Like, some people probably think I'm a real jerk for not wanting to, like, you know, conversate with strangers, try to make friends with them, that kind of thing. You know, when I'm out somewhere and a stranger starts talking to me, I internally scream, like, actually terrified. Not terrified, like, actually, like, just extremely angry that they're wasting my time. Well, that precludes me, you know, from making some, like, wonderful friends, and these people are well-meaning, and maybe I should just not be such a prick about it. And some people, I'm sure some people are like asshole nesting dolls, right? Like, they're a good person on the outside. It's almost like not nesting dolls are usually the same thing nested within the other, but I'm talking about like an asshole nested inside what looks like a good person. I don't really want Ludo. I don't really want Skinny Odd Mushroom. Going for something like actually good here. I'm actually gonna take this, and that's not actually good, but it could actually be good in the future. What do you do? I guess we're just gonna fight. Okay, well, but you know, like, I'm sure, having worked in the service industry, it's a very difficult thing to prove, because I think these people would hide it well. But I am sure there are some people out there who are actually like decent. If we're using tipping as an example still, that are actually good tippers in a group or with their significant other, and then tip little or maybe even literally nothing every time they eat out alone. I would not be surprised at all. In fact, I'd be willing to put like large amounts of money that there's actually like a sizable number of people that do that. Because it's, you know, for some people, morality is just about consequences, unfortunately, and that's terrible. But I think it's probably true. But I don't know. I mean, I think there's this cumulative asshole effect that I've been thinking about it. I think like I think everybody's probably got some tick marks in, you know, some feathers in their sphincter cap. I'd like to know what yours are. If you have anything that you like really think like, because that's like lends itself to the self-awareness discussion we were having. Like for me, it's being total jerk to strangers, or you know, not wanting to go meet new people, because I find myself like extremely comfortable. We should have used the sun card in here to kill these guys, but I'm happy to use it now. Oh, wonderful boon! Wow, that's great, because I didn't even see. I wonder if you could even see it in the frame. I didn't even see Magic Mush get uncovered, so that was like just a wonderful surprise. It's like Small Rock. We were talking recently about how Small Rock is it's a surprise payout, so it's all that, you know, that much more emphatic when it happens. Capricorn, dude, this run is popping now. We're popping off. 6 tier rate, 9.92 damage. Let's go fight you. You know, we'll do this because we got a battery sitting back there. I just don't want to be arsed with envy too much. Even though envy, like regular envy, is not like hard or anything. Shoot the whoop is tempting, but I'm gonna try to stay true to the spirit of good old Udas and stick with the Book of Belial. Yeah, I think everybody, you know, everybody's got feathers in their sphincter cap. I've got a lot, or at least I'll say I've got a lot, because I like to sort of it's maybe a weird thing about my personality, but I like to sort of dwell on what sucks about me, because I think that's how you get, that's like at least a solid step in getting better at it, is recognizing that these things exist. And a lot of it honestly is because I can't stand people who are arrogant and who try to insist that there's nothing wrong with themselves and live in that kind of like what I think is like destructive denial, destructive like positivity denial, I guess. It's weird to me. We'll take Death's List. You know, I mean, we'll take both. We don't give Brother Bobby any love. Let's take him. This run is great, by the way. We should try to go to Hush. So we should try to like keep going fast. We're going pretty fast. And even though I said we go fast, we will do this mob trap room. But yeah, I mean, one of mine that I talked about recently as well was, you know, I'm a interrupter, an overtalker, a selfish conversationalist, which is something I really dislike about myself. That one has been ingrained in my personality for a long time, and it's compounded by the fact that I don't interact socially much, as mentioned, so I don't get a lot of like practice to try to undo it, like remove that habit from my psyche, I guess. So we're not gonna like go to great lengths to make Death's List work. I'm not gonna like, you know, obsess over it, because I think that's foolish on a run that's this strong, and also can get you in trouble, like make you take damage you don't necessarily need to take. But we'll get it once in a while. Like here, we might be able to make it happen. Come on, dude. Ah, maybe not. I tried. There was just a little bit too much turning around in there. Ended up killing another one first. But I don't know. I mean, yeah. So I try to keep tabs on the ways in which I'm a jerk. Keeps me hopefully humble. Honestly, part of it is that I struggle with like pride internally, and so I try to make it at least not an outward struggle. I try to not be arrogant, but I still think sometimes I fail and I come off as arrogant to others. Try to lead my life in a humble fashion. Yeah, this one wasn't gonna happen because they spawn. I don't know why I said it like I'm from Joyzy, but they spawn other enemies, so wasn't gonna happen. You know, I'm not married to going to the curse room or anything like that. Let's make this a nice, quick. You know, and this is depths 1. Steps 1. If it was depths 2, we could have taken that hermit card and teleported out. This run's not quite that fast. Don't get carried away. Ow. I really thought we were outside of the splash zone there. Take this. We got a against the odds deal with the devil, and we will take both. I do like dark matter. I don't always love fear as an effect, but I like dark matter. It's damage. I can't turn away. Please. Oh, okay, but this is specifically like the enemies that I don't like having dark matter for. We did a deaths list there. Got a soul heart as a result. Feeling good about it. Oh! Wait a minute. Did I not get deaths list there? Do those count as like separate enemies because they broke? What the heck? Oh, speed up. Love it. Dude, 0.2 speed feels good right now. GB bug, fine to have. Doesn't, you know, really thrill me, but it's fine to have. Thanks, Brother Bobby. Get that snipe in there. Oh, I got stuck. Oh, this is bad. Yep. Wait, what happened there? What happened there? Trying so hard for death's list. Taking damage I don't need to take. That sounds familiar. Got him. We got a key. I think we would have gotten no payout on that room if we hadn't done death's list, probably. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other things and other ways to talk about this. I mean, you'd have these like nesting doll assholes, right? The people who are like secretly assholes in some way but hide it from others, and I think that's absolutely true. And then of course you have those on like a much more insidious level where you have someone who's actually like a horrible person, and they hide it. Often they hide it to like the nth degree to where they're like incredibly nice or amazing people. You got your Bill Cosbys of the world and stuff like that, you know? Their public face is extremely different than their private face. Their most private face, anyway. But it's weird. It's weird whenever you come across someone who like is otherwise a pretty cool person and they do something like that, right? Like this friend of mine, maybe he's changed by now. I don't want to, I don't want to just sit here putting him on blast, because he maybe he's learned to tip. Maybe he's learned some empathy for people in the service industry, and he now is a much better tipper. Take it. Worth. Every bit worth. I don't think, having been in the service industry, I don't necessarily think you like, some people will insist you have to have a serving job at some point in your life, or you really should, so that you can understand. I think I have more faith in people than that. I think that people can still empathize with someone in a job that they've never themselves participated in. But I do think it's more difficult as well. You know, obviously it's easier if you've been there. Okay, no, I'm just looking to see what else we could find on this floor that's of value. Could go to the shop. I don't really see the point. Let's just rock and roll. This is Necro 2. We don't have... A teleport card would be nice. I would love to steal something. Well, you know, that's like sort of a teleport card, but then again, not really. I'm going to use this now. Got another speed up. I will take one. Eye of Belial is just amazing. So that's fantastic. And then teleport me, please. Give me a teleport card, I mean. Come on. You know you wanna. Fanta. No, I think you can learn empathy for a position that you've never held. I do believe it's possible. The world. Justice. Not what I'm looking for necessarily. Alright, we're out. Pretty much, anyway. Hook me up, game. Where's my teleport cards? Oh, dime-related things. Holy cow. We will take this one. Broken watch. Not really what I'm looking for. Alright, I mean, we'll go check boss rush, but we're unlikely to do it since, we don't have a way to get out of it. And we have very little HP. We'll see what there is to see. Hello, broken watch. Work with me here. Can we go a little faster? I'm trying to actually make it to boss rush. There, we got a soul heart from mom. We do want to go to the light path. I just took that out of reflex. Nah, we gotta walk on spikes to get any of these, and we don't know what they are, so... Screw it, we've already done boss rush. Onward to Hush! Plus, if we did boss rush, we might not make it to Hush, because I'm taking way longer on this run than I have any right to be. So, obviously, Eye of Belial makes it a lot harder for us to use Death's List, but Eye of Belial is amazing dime-related things because I don't care, or so I don't care, rather, is what I'm trying to say. Basically, you're not gonna not take Eye of Belial because, like, oh, it ruins my Death's List. Like, that's just absurd. You just deal with it for this amazing, you know, piercing damage. And then maybe once in a while we can still make Death's List work. If you get, like, a one enemy room or just get very lucky. There we go. Little luck. Luck up. Got lucky, got some luck back. Can't argue with that. Nice bomb placement just to make things a little bit easier. See, the piercing, like there, I feel like we should have gotten it, but it still didn't work out because of the piercing. It's a weird one. Just fell right. Can't take any of those. So, the Alges is interesting because Alges could be really good on Hush. But if we're going to Mega Satan, we might want to save Alges for Mega Satan. Although, really, now that I think about it, I consider Hush to be more likely to hit me than Stan. So maybe we'll just use it on Hush. Oh no, only 9 minutes to make it. All right, this one is gonna be nice and easy. We're gonna hopefully maybe be able to get a little bit more HP, but we'll see what happens. One more puberty pill, you know, we'll just go. One more puberty pill gets us a health up, the adult transformation. And I would like to play the Demon Beggar a little bit more, but we don't really have any means to generate HP or like a lot of it laying around or anything, so not something that we can easily make happen. Nah, we'll touch it real quick. But I don't know. You know, I think there's a lot of sentiments out there that say, oh, you need to do this, you need to work this, you need to do that at one point in your life. Ideally, you know, yes, I guess. Like, ideally, everyone would have a serving job. Everyone would have a blue-collar job. Everyone would, you know, experience office life. Everyone would, you know, play with investing, learn how to balance their checkbook, yada, yada, yada. Like, but not, you know, not everybody ends up having the time or the interest to do all of those things. But I do think if you try to be a worldly, fully developed individual, and I mean really try, put your mind to it, I think this is something that people can accomplish. You know, you can develop empathy, you can develop patience, you can learn how things work without ever being, like, fully engaged in them. Not, obviously, again, not to the same extent, but to some extent. Alright, so we'll take this. We got a range up. So we got the void here, but we actually don't need to do delirium. We do need to do hush. Alright, so remember there are spikes in this second to last room. I want to look for our second secret. Okay, it's a good second secret room. Can be amazing second secret room. Stop that. Death card. Now we want Alges to go with us. Did not give us any HP. There's a lot of HP on the floor. I want to play this Demon Beggar a little bit more, I think. We got plenty of time to make it back. Could be HP in those as well. Let's do this, because we're probably not going to play you guys. Okay. Okay. Do one of these and one of these. No HP, huh? Alright. Now we begin our long trek back and forth. Let's take you. Well, this won't get rid of the bone heart, right? If I take a full heart of damage right now, it doesn't destroy the bone heart, does it? It just empties it and then takes away half of our... Oh, it didn't even empty it. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll take the fish head. We don't need any more speed than 1.7. And anything else we can use to get HP? I mean, we could go do more rooms. Just hoping this friggin' jerk will pay out, though. Ah! You fool. It's okay, we got our Alges. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I even warned myself. I knew I was gonna forget, and I still did it. Come on, dude. You got one more chance. Alright, remember, the room that has the heart in it. The room you are going to right now. Actually, you know what? We're strong enough. I'm going to do a few more rooms. I'm getting super greedy here. Super greedy, but we're like, look how fast we destroy things. We have nothing to be afraid of. And everything to gain. Oh, beautiful. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Now we don't have to go back to the spike room yet. But I still gotta remember that it's there because we gotta leave that way. Amazing. Well, it gets our speed back up. And of course, and we got a pheromones pill out of it. So, you know, how could you possibly complain, dude? I just decided to go ham on that one. No, that's not even... No, thank you. Dude, a tinted rock? Heck yeah. This is the good stuff. That's the stuff that we need. Of course, we are not going into the curse room. Don't be ridiculous. Shot speed up. Okay. Now, we're at a place where we've got 5 HP. Makes me feel much better about our situation. Even though we didn't get an amazing payout from the demon judgment, we could have gotten ceremonial robes or a growth hormones. I think you can pay out with synth oil out of that guy. Was worth the look. I remembered. Alright, Hush it is. No void, no thank you. Right, Hush should be a walk in the park with the Alges. I mean that sincerely. I don't think Hush should present us a problem. I'll probably try to hold out before using the Alges a little bit. Magician. No Bob's Brain. I will take this. Ooh. So that's an interesting one. I do love me some the Mind, but I think I'm actually going to take this. Because we don't have that many floors left. And we're strong enough that I don't feel like we have to go like as fast as possible. So I'm willing to take something that gives us a little bit more of an advantage on fights. Just using all our bombs to look for a crawl space because there's a high incidence of crawl spaces on these floors. What's our card? Hanged Man. Take one of these. And then just get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. Alright, get in here. Nice. Oh, got him with a fire. Right in his little punum. Not making that many fires. Alright, pop your Book of Belial. I don't know if it actually matters if you pop it after the blue baby fight. I don't think it does. I think I was sold some snake oil. People used to say that Hush's damage would scale based on your damage to like the blue baby type boss at the very beginning. I think that's inaccurate. So we're just holding off. This is the easy part of the fight. So we're holding off until things get like a little bit more dicey before we pop the Alges to get us through the like back half of the fight essentially. And Eye of Belial is going to do a number on the flies. Love it. A wonderful little ditty. We do have to be relatively close to make the chili pepper sing. And honestly, that fire does not seem to be that potent. So I kind of wish I took the Mind TBQH. But either way, it's not like we need either of them to win. So it's not a big misstep either way. The Mind is a fantastic item though. Especially particularly amazing for like speed runs and the like. Now, Hush is an interesting case for Eye of Belial because he's a single target, right? So we don't get the bonus damage for piercing through other enemies and hitting Hush very often because a lot of times it's only Hush on the room. Let's use Alges after this the next time he pops up. Here we go. Get in there. Oh, how dare you, sir. Come back, you son of a gun. Wow, just rude, honestly. It's like I just invited you in and you're like, oh no, I gotta go. There's another party down the street that I promised I'd be at. He's got a cool house though. You gotta understand. It's not you. His house is so cool. Rude, Hush. Rude. But we basically can. I'm not even like looking at the screen. I'm looking at like my capture preview. That's how well this fight is going. Easy peasy, 0 damage. Hush fight. No problem. Betrayal has appeared. We're gonna go up, but first. We might as well grab something here. I guess I'll grab a Hanged Man. Yeah, why not? Grab a battery too. What do I need money for? Up we go. Don't go into the hole. That'd be bad. I don't know. Cumulative asshole effect. Trademark it. Trademark AG 2019. Tell me what secret nesting doll asshole behaviors you have, or what are the feathers in your sphincter cap? That's what I want to know. Write them in the comments below. Okay. You know, a hanged man here would be kind of interesting if we had bombs. We don't have bombs, but if we have bombs, we could actually get some, like... We'd have to be pretty careful not to touch the fires, but we could get some soul heart payouts out of the hanged man there. Could be fun. But first we need BOGO bombs to make with the biggity bombs. Hello? Ghosty ghost? Really? Broken watch sped up that room. That's what that was. I was like, why was it so hard to dodge them compared to normal? Broken watch, man. Could also, you know, let's play it simple with hanged man. Maybe we'll get a little HP out of this guy. Now, we're not gonna get to, I don't know why I was talking like there was a chance we would get to Mega Satan. In my head, I knew there wasn't, but I still was, like, mentioning it. Because we didn't go to Angel deals. We just went to the Devil deals, and that's fine. We can get Mega Satan at another date. I'm happy with being able to easily knock out Hush and have kind of just a cruising, leisurely paced run here. Don't need to sweat it. Don't need to sweat every run, you know? Well, then again, we might be able to make something happen here. We need like 10 HP to have like a solid chance at making the keys for Mega Satan happen. For Mega Satan happen. We're getting close. Getting very close. Alright, you know what? Let's try. Why would you not try? It's a solid run. I think we could easily beat Mega Satan if we get there. So why would you not try? So we'll be going for the key pieces here. Recklessly throwing away our HP. In hopes for greater glory. As is our way. And if it leads to a cringy video of me killing myself on a sacrifice room, then so be it. Let it be wrought. I will think about potentially using bombs on single fires in there, but it's not my preference. Just looking to see, like, we can't really get to those without the hanged man that we already gave up. We actually made ooh. You know, I'll take that. We actually made Death's List work in that room. I'm as surprised as anyone. It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it. Stop forcing Death's List on a room where you're making yourself get hit. No friggin' reason. Puberty, puberty, puberty. Health up, okay. Even better. Hematemesis, maybe worthwhile. Range down, doesn't matter. Range down, retrovision. Nah. Okay. This room, though. Easy Death's List opportunity. Alright, I think we might just... We've already been to this room. We might just be able to make the sacrifice room work here. Craziness. Is there anything else left this way? Oh. You know what? Do this, because we'll get a charge back. Yeah, there's plenty of red health in addition to all the health that we have. I think we're going to get our key pieces. Go fight Big Daddy. I Can't get that other one makes you larger, huh? No, we do not want to go into the curse room. My sacrifice room was like, it was a downward facing room, I think. Like it was like a down path from one of these rooms. Not this one. No, it was an up. Okay, okay. Here we are. I think we want to do that. Is there an obvious second secret room? Not really. So I think we'll just save our last bomb. And instead, we'll just start cracking here. Okay, a soul heart. I like it. Dude, the bone hearts are actually valuable in this regard because I only take a half heart damage when I take damage to a bone heart. You know, fill this up. And then I don't know when you get teleported, so we're not doing any more. We don't want to get teleported to the dark room. I mean, we could do the dark room, I guess. I guess maybe I should look and see what's a better unlock. Judas, Isaac unlocks. What's a better unlock? Because we actually have the choice here: dark room or the chest. Dude, dark room, the lamb gives you curved horn. That's really good. Blue baby gives you the left hand, or defeating Ultra Pride, which I think we might have already done. So I think we're going to the dark room. Sorry, blue baby. Sorry, all the items I would have gotten on the chest. I don't want you. We're out. Oh, come on. You're gonna make me do it 3 times? What? Set me free. Oh my god. That was a lot of HP to give for this opportunity. Hope it's worth my while. And that part was not so far. Alright, so we're gonna go kill the lamb first. That's priority numero uno. And then we're gonna come back and defeat Stan. Now, despite losing all that HP, I still have no worries about our chances here. We're still cruising in terms of damage potential and safety on this run. Damage is our safety on this run. We don't really have any defensive items, but we also don't need them. Speaking of, there's a little bit more safety for us. 17.28 damage. Love it. Yeah, just hit him with your face. That's the way to do it. Ooh, what makes you larger? Well, held up. Same difference, honestly. Yep, take that. Might as well. Well, yeah, we got multiple batteries, so we might as well do that. Grab this battery for the lamb fight, and then we can grab the other battery on the way back for the Stan fight. Second secret? Baby. What you got for me? A little damage in HP, a little notched axe that I don't care about. Cool, cool, cool. Dude, this is gonna be a nice, another run where we knock out just a whole bunch of shit all at once. As far as like total time, I feel like I'm being extremely efficient on this save file. Now, obviously it's taking a lot of like cumulative total time because I'm not doing these runs like back to back on some sort of suicidal marathon stream. What do I look like? Brain TM? But still. There we go. Mega Satan doesn't stand a chance. This is going to be a nice 40-minute. I mean, that's long for an Isaac run, sort of, but not really long when you're knocking out all this. Basically did everything we wanted to do. I mean, when we set out, we said we were going to do Hush, you know, Cathedral, Chest, Mega Satan. Instead, we did Hush, Cathedral, Lamb, Mega Satan, which is not the way I would have predicted it went, but it's a wonderful, wonderful happenstance that we came across all that HP and the sacrifice room on the Cathedral, on the penultimate floor. At quite literally the 11th hour. No, it's not literally. You weren't talking about hours on a clock, so it's not literally. Okay, you can mean literally, but metaphorically, literally. Man, there's one thing that you should, I'm glad people sort of stopped being pedantic about. It's the use of the word literally. That was a real bad toxic internet cultureism for a while. Dude. And Broken Watch actually gave us a stopwatch effect there, making an easy fight all the easier. No portal. We don't need to go to the void anyway. One of the best trinkets in the game unlocked. And Judas, his post-it note just drastically improved. Only thing remaining is indeed the chest, which will be a fun run in the future. I hope you enjoyed this run. If you did, leave a like or a comment. If you'd like to see more Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus content and other content when it comes out in the future, please subscribe. I'm Accidental Grenade, and thank you so much for watching.